Food satisfies the body, and friends and relationships satisfy the soul. This is a great day. Hey, good morning. Nice viewpoint to share with you, but I want to talk about a painful, bad experience that I just had for the first time, recently passing the milestone of 200,000 kilometers ridden on my bicycle. I finally got bit by a dog for the first time, so today is the story, how we came to realize that all is good and we are still blessed. We still get to share the beauty of nature and we still get to have a lunchtime together. We are in Ma Dang. That's the area. It is a district of Chiang Mai. I did start to make a video actually on the bicycle of this crazy climb behind me. The way to get up here was quite a climb. I've been planning this ride for a long time. It really stunk to get bit by a dog during it. Actually, it was 1 kilometer from the summit where it actually happened. So I do have a lot of footage. I can kind of share kind of my reaction and the story of this ordeal. It is an amazing story. Happy to share it, even for my own reminder and my own memory of what it's like to make progress through a trial just in one day of life. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thanks for your support of me. And I'm gonna do my best to share some inspiration with you right now. Hope you're having a great day. Do you remember the name of this mountain?
Mong Nok.
Perfect. So Mon is northern language for mountain. Ooh, thank you.
What's that?
Hey, people camping. Look at that. Hey, so we got to come back. Look, people are camping here. It is noon right now, and I'm actually double layered. How cold must it have been for them overnight? Respect. Wow. So that right in front of us, what is that?
Chiang Dao.
Doi Chiang Dao, Doi Luang.
It's so fun to see the shadow of the cloud on the mountain.
Oh yeah. So I've got the first tetanus shot and the first rabies shot, but the doctor wanted to give me many more rabies shots. He said, unless I find out more information about the dog. So I thought, man, am I even going to be able to find this dog? How could I ever find someone who actually knows about the dog? Because in Thailand, there are so many dogs that are just fed or loosely taken care of, maybe welcomed into an area, but not taken care of inside a home the way that in the West we might know of like ownership of a pet. So this dog, I thought, how could I find it? We drove out here. Not only did we find the dog, talk to the owner, verification that the dog has been vaccinated the instant we arrived on the motorbike. The first time I thought, okay, Lee, start looking for the dog. The owner was right there. When I had descended from this viewpoint area, I found like the local office to get my cut cleaned. I just mentioned where I was when the dog bit, and one of the people even overheard. One of the ladies volunteering at that ranger station was actually the mother of this guy who owns the dog. So not only did we not have to spend any time searching, really, or asking around, even the person already knew the situation when we arrived on the motorbike. So all I did was just identify that I was the guy who got bit by the dog, and he already knew the whole story. He ran inside, he gave us some oranges, he gave us some fruit, he gave us some water, and he even pulled out the vaccination little tags for the dogs. So just in one minute, basically, so many answers to prayer, so many reasons that I can just rest easy. Now we get to enjoy this viewpoint in even more peace than the first time, actually, because when I rode up here on the bike, I was then in the process of, hurrying to get home. So I can even share this viewpoint with Lee, and then we can go and share lunch in even a more relaxed fashion than I would the first time. So just what I want to say is just even in a time of hardship, there is still so much blessing from God. When we take time to notice it, it becomes even more obvious. But I would say it's there all the time. And I hope you are enjoying, appreciating, recognizing, and being grateful for these things in your life right now as you watch this video. Thank you for spending time with us. And this might even be a much better video than I was going to try to make on my own. is already like the time of day where the sun is going down. We spent all day, wow, driving around. Even though the motorbike does most of the work, bicycle, of course, I use a little bit more energy. It is not easy. My neck, my back, had to go get some some more shots, like I mentioned before, but still feeling the gratitude. As I was driving, the scenery going by, going up and down the steep climbs, it is just like, this country has become a home for me. And I feel so grateful that I am still so excited and so grateful to live here. It's a wonderful feeling. Practicing gratitude, also just if you can spare it, a daily 5-minute time to sit there and think, what was great about yesterday? What do I appreciate? Okay, how am I gonna grow today? Am I keeping myself open to living in the moment today? Do I have too many plans, too many goals? Am I able to just focus and be okay where I am? Am I proud to be myself? I ask myself these questions in the morning, pretty much every day. Sometimes I don't put them into words. I sit, I pray, I give a chance for some thoughts to come up. I see which ones are useful, which ones can be just dismissed, which ones are just worrisome and unnecessary. And I usually go out then on the bicycle. But today, on a day where I don't ride, I have just a long time of introspection. And okay, I did pilot the motorcycle, which also allows some of the same feelings, but also many different. We got to meet a new friend. It was a very surprisingly awesome situation meeting this new friend because he was actually the owner of the dog who bit me, who caused all of this in the first place. But look at the blessings, like I was talking about. Look at the unexpected blessings and good things that came of it. So I am very hungry. It was a long drive. I'm seeing this sign over here. It's very funny. So all over Thailand, I would say that Ka Prao is the most common dish to order. If you just walk into a restaurant by yourself, you order one plate of food, you're gonna say Pat Ka Prao or Khao Pat Ka Prao. Right here it says วันไหนเบื่อข้าวกะเพราก็มากินข้าวกะเพราก็ได้นะ It says if you are ever bored of eating basil, rice, pork or beef basil rice, come and eat with us instead. The menu, they're doing a lot of cool things with Ka Prao. Almost everything on the menu actually is just with this one recipe, this Ka Prao. So I think this is a perfect restaurant to suit our needs today. So I'm gonna order one example with noodles, one example with rice, and then get some eggs, and that is just like a classic quick meal, also super tasty. I think it's healthy enough, and I'm satisfied eating this every day. This is what we need right now. Food satisfies the body, and friends and relationships satisfy the soul. This is a great day. Cool restaurant, good timing. So I got 2 dishes. One, classic, but very large, ผัดกะเพราเนื้อกะเพราเนื้อ and I got the large size, which is called พิเศษ, which means special. I like to have it with eggs, or in this case, fried egg, ไข่เจียว omelet. He did a deep fried egg omelet. And then over here, something totally different. This is sen yai pat ka prao, a dish I've never had before. Now, I really love pat siu, and you recognize the same noodle, that wide white rice noodle, and I got it with an egg also on the side. One of Thailand's best dishes. I love the mountain of Ka Prao, holy basil on top of that. Look at that. And then, that is a huge serving actually. So it usually comes on top of the rice. You feel like you've got a lot of meat, but actually because it's on the rice, it's not so much meat. That is different. That is a huge serving of meat. Also, check this out. You have some kai yeo ma, which is the style of the shop actually, because I ordered an egg omelet. So they include kai yeo ma. Let's get a bite of this. Man. A good Ka Prao to me, you just taste the heat. The holy basil has heat to it. Chilies, and I ordered this one. Pet mak. The simple white rice gives such a backing to this dish. Man, that is spicy, as it should be. Excellent. Very cool to see him again. Wow. you can overlook the heat that green chilies bring to a dish. You look at it first, you see all the red chilies, you think, oh, it's probably spicy. No, the green chilies, they fly under the radar and they pack the punch. Last but not least, more basil leaves on top, fried on their own, then put over the dish. Then, for just 1 second of reprieve from the chili heat, you have a cucumber. Then you go back for more. It does really cool you down, like that instant wave of relief. But you ordered Ka Pao, you don't want relief, you want more. When the whole restaurant specializes in one dish, just imagine how quick, also how confidently, how well they are going to make that one dish. Seriously. That is a masterful plate of Pad Ka Pao. So, that's the classic. I mean, if you order it roadside, you might not get such a huge plate. This restaurant clearly specializes in unique things. So let's try the unique recipe next. Sen Yai Pad Ka Pao. So the sen yai is the noodle. Sen means noodle, yai is big. Actually, in English though, they say wide noodle. Got this one with pork. It's not minced pork though, you see. Strips or chunks of pork. And then Ka Pao. Ka Pao is the holy basil. I ordered this one medium spicy, actually. Fried noodles are just so interesting. I won't say that I love soup noodles. I love certain recipes, but I don't love noodles in general. But this one, I think I could eat every day. Somehow, it's so much more simple than the Ka Pao with rice. Wow. The heat though, not the chili heat, because I ordered this one actually medium spicy, but the actual heat that the noodles carry, that is on fire. Wow, I'm tearing up. That one has way more chilies, but I'm tearing up from the noodles. They are so hot. I was actually such a die-hard fan of rice. Leah and I have now been together 10 years, and I'm finally almost ready to say I love noodles. Almost. But wow, okay. Before this egg pie over here gets cold, let me take a bite of this. Got a pie section over here. Do I bring it to the rice or the noodles? The noodles. This shop specializes in all things new. I don't know if I've had noodles with egg before. Not like an omelet, anyways. What do you know? It is every bit as oily and satisfying as you can imagine from the look of it. Wow. So with that style of frying the omelet, that much oil, there is like 4 or 5 layers inside of crispiness that you crunch through. I wonder if you made like a 1-egg omelet, stacked it on top of another 1-egg omelet, because how else would you get all that crispiness inside? Well, yeah, I won't say it's a totally unique dish, but it is a unique combination. Have you ever had noodle fried Ka Pao? I don't know that I've ever seen that before. But it's really good. I have forgotten one little guy over here. They call this kai onsen, like Japanese onsen, the steamed egg. That would be hard not to break the yolk like that, I think, right? So it's a soft-boiled egg, which is also what you need for some Ka Pao. Can I also try to not break it? Oh, no, it's pretty hard. It just looks delicate. Ooh, inside is soft, outside is crispy. This one, the onsen, is outside is soft, and the inside is coming together. So instead of like that crispiness around the edges of the egg that you expect, you get so used to the egg over the Ka Pao with the white rice. Again, just like the sign says, if you are tired of eating the standard Ka Pao, which actually is still an awesome dish. I have friends who eat it every single day. So I guess they don't need to come here. But if you are tired, they're doing different things with Ka Pao. And I really respect that. That's also how like food moves forward. But in other parts of the world, I could care less. I love seeing how Thai food is moving forward, even in Thailand, even like bit by bit. Heart-happy dishes just like pad Ka Pao that are ordered by the tens of millions every day in Thailand. This is kind of a new version, even though the ingredients are exactly the same. Respect. And it's a really good version at that. So I mentioned we went to the hospital, got the second in the series of the rabies shots. It is a little bit too bad that we didn't have the fried rice, but I'll go back for that. Don't worry. This dish is awesome, and this dish is totally new. I was not expecting it, and I think not just for food, just for my life. I think things that are unexpected are always pretty awesome. If they don't set you back, if they don't hurt you, unexpected, unknown stuff can be more rewarding than what you were expecting. I think that's also how the human psyche goes, right? Our expectations have so much with how they hold us back, or hold us back anyways from enjoying the experience just as life gives it. So, and I don't mean to be vague here. I mean, as God gives life to us, I think that God wants us to go out and enjoy it and live life to the fullest. Even in the Bible, it says, go out and explore life, not even just explore, also examine thoughts, examine the life that we have. God gives this all to us as a gift. And I will say, not joking around, these dishes are a gift today. Leah and I were so hungry. It took us a long time to get back down from the mountain. It's 70 kilometers on small roads. Not so fast to drive on that. Anyways, these dishes are a reward. Wow.
They're going back 140, 150?
150, yep. And that's kind of weird, how long it seemed to take on the motorbike. I ride 150 kilometers on my bicycle a lot. For sure, one time per week.
We're enjoying that. You don't feel long.
But it doesn't feel, it doesn't feel long. For sure, not as long as the motorbike ride
But
felt.
you feel short.
Yeah.
This is not enough on the bicycle.
Sometimes. And I need to catch myself when I do feel that way. Oh, sorry. It was so good. I ate too fast. Yeah, the senya is really good. I think the Ka Pao with beef is really good, but we know that dish so well. This is the new one. So this is like so good. Hey, buddy. Sorry, dog. I have to be honest. Another member of your community didn't make me like you so much right now, so get out of here. Or are you actually coming to make up? Maybe he's coming to apologize for what his friend did. Could be the case.